Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, so our safety topic for today is what's in your go bag. I know it's gonna be kinda hard to read up there, but, so every day you bring in your tools and your personal protective equipment to the job site, ready to do your job and do it safely. You put on your hard hat if it's required, your safety glasses, you keep your gloves in your back pocket so they're ready if you need them. But does this make you ready for everything? Not quite. You should have a go bag in your vehicle that can sustain you for a few days in the event of an industrial, natural, or man-made disaster.
I don't have that.
While it can be fun to joke about how you'd survive a zombie apocalypse, thinking about what you'd need if an emergency happened while you were at work is a useful exercise. In real life, what kind of extreme events are most likely to trap you at a job site for a day or two? Springtime flooding, summer fires, winter storms, violence, an explosion at a nearby chemical plant. It's good to be aware, for here, earthquakes. You know, it's good to be aware of the disaster situation you could encounter and the gear you could need to survive if one of them happened. So to prepare for these events, you need a go bag. A go bag is a backpack or a duffel bag that has some supplies to help you get through a couple of days in case of a disaster prevents you from getting home. Here's some basics to have in a go bag. Water, non-perishable food like granola bars or nuts, medicine, make sure it's not expired. If you have contact lenses, maybe have solution, an extra pair of glasses. Shoes or boots that are comfortable to walk in, a hand crank radio, and a NOAA weather radio, flashlight with extra batteries, maybe a first aid kit, paper towels, towelettes, garbage bags, plastic ties, personal sanitation. They even say a whistle to signal for help if you needed to, dust masks to help filter contaminated air, plastic sheeting, duct tape, portable charger or batteries for your cell phone, and important phone numbers written on paper in case your cell phone stops working. So you don't have to spend a lot of money to assemble your go bag. It doesn't have to be fancy. You can put your old sneakers in it next time you get a new pair. If you buy granola bars for the family, toss a couple into your go bag. The idea is to have critical supplies in your go bag so you can survive a minor injury, avoid getting dehydrated, and take important medicine if there is an event that keeps you from getting home for a couple of days. Check your go bag once every month or two, put in a few new food and water items and replace the old ones, and make sure you check expiration dates on medicine. And medicine's more like if you have some type of situation that you take a medication on a normal basis, it's good to have some as a backup.
Ibuprofen, Benadryl,
anything.
Those things are
yeah.
good.
So that's basically the tip for the week. And then I'm going to ask a few questions. So true or false? Once you arrive at the job site wearing your hard hat, safety glasses, and gloves, you're ready for everything that can happen on the job.
False.
False. How is it relevant on the job site to think about how to survive a zombie apocalypse?
Oh, I think about that every day.
So either A, it's not relevant. 2, it's useful to joke around with your coworkers. C, it's helpful to get your mind off of safety for a while and entertain yourself. Or D, it's useful to plan what you'd need if an emergency happened at work. Which of the following statements about a go bag is correct? You have to spend a lot of money to assemble a go bag. It should be tailored to the events most likely to trap you at the job site. Your go bag should be fancy. Your go bag must have enough basics to sustain you for a month.
The last one.
No,
D?
no, B.
B.
Oh.
Not for a month.
So basically just should be tailored to the events that are most likely to have you trapped. You don't need a month's supply, I hope.
Oh.
You need a double bag.
Which of the following items should not be in your go bag? Water, perishable foods, duct tape, a whistle.
Perishable foods.
Perishable foods, exactly. You don't want everything getting rotten and smelly, right?
Zip fizz.
Yeah.
There you go, if that helps you. So, good morning.
How you doing?
So, yeah, so basically a go bag is really just something that gets you through a couple of days if need be, if you get stuck somewhere. I mean, you know, the people who, we just had the anniversary of 9/11, and the people who that happened to or who were around that area didn't expect that at all. And, you know, having some supplies, if you get trapped, if something happens, an earthquake happens here, you know, it's nice to have that type of little backup plan for you. So I don't have all of these things either. I have a lot of stuff in my car, a lot of tools and stuff like that, and I usually keep a little bit of food with me, backup, like jerky is a real good thing, almonds, you know, just if I ever got hungry and I knew I had to ration them, I'd probably be able to do that. I don't carry much water with me, but that's probably a bad thing. All right, so that's for the safety. I'm gonna have you guys sign this, the bottom of this page, everyone who's here. I'm not really sure what's going on with Tina's dad. It's gone back and forth, the communication I have had. At first, they didn't think he was going to make it through the weekend. Then he started doing a little bit better. But still, they don't think that if he did make it through the weekend, he may have less than 30 days. So his heart took a pretty big hit with the heart attack. So I don't know if, I'm hoping Tina comes in today just because it looks like she took some papers this weekend. She came in and took some stuff. I got to do payroll today. So the biggest thing for all of you guys this morning, before we figure out where everybody's going to go, make sure you do have your time cards done as much as you can. Get them all, and I know you have to get yours for Friday. But fill everything out, have it all turned in, and so we can get going. There are some good jobs. I'm not sure if who's going to need help with what yet. If Ryan, I know Ryan has an install, and there's a few other things going on. So we'll get everybody out as soon as we can kind of get organized in that way. So, all right, that's it, guys.
All right.